Welcome to your Straight Razor Edge Friday special. Straight razor shaving, all the little things you need and need to know. Hey, Eric here with Adventures in Wet Shaving, and welcome back. It's good to see you. My one word is heart, and I put my heart into everything I do. And I believe every time you shave with straight razor, you're getting a better shave. Stay tuned to the end to find out my biggest challenge. Let's look at all the little things you need and need to know starting right now. If you're new to straight razor shaving, it's important that you start off right. It's easy to learn the right or wrong way to shave. Don't think it's difficult to shave yourself with a straight razor. There's nothing difficult about it when you know how. You may be new or have tried straight razor shaving in the past and failed. But if you follow the instructions in this video series, you will succeed and get the best shave you've ever had. How to hold your straight razor. I will be using my Frederick Herter & Son Ace of Spades that is bone with inlay. This is a 8/8 blade and it is a full hollow. You don't need anything this big to shave with, but it was next in the rotation. If you have small to medium hands, you could try 3 fingers in the front, 1 behind, and the thumb on the tang like that. Now, I will tell you that many barbers were taught how to shave using this grip. Now, keep in mind, you got 3 in front, 1 behind, and your thumb is there so you have positive control over that razor. If you have medium-sized hands, you could go like this and put 2 in front, 2 behind. That thumb is on the jibbing right there on that tang, and this is how I hold my straight razor. Now, keep in mind, you're going to have to do this with both hands. So, you can practice with both hands and it will work fine. If you have large hands, you can go 1 in front, 3 behind, and put that thumb on that tang right there. And this will let you really be able to see over that razor when you're trying to shave. Now, if you, again, have big hands, 1 in front, 3 behind, thumb goes here, and this would work really well for you. Don't just watch everybody on YouTube and do what they do. I want you to try all 3 of these holds to see what works the best for you. Keep in mind, you will have to find all of these positions with both hands because we shave with both hands. If you shave with both hands, you'll be able to get to different parts of your face better than only using one hand. So start off in the beginning shaving with both hands. That way, it's already going to be slow for you to start. You might as well learn right from the beginning and start developing some muscle memory. Straight razor strokes. There are different ways to hold your straight razor while you are shaving with the grain, across the grain, and against the grain. You'll want to go like this for doing a with the grain on that cheek. And remember, we switch hands, so you're going to want to do that on this side as well. Now, when you are doing an against the grain on the cheeks, you're going to want to rotate that handle in your hand like that. You're going to put this finger up here, this one there, and you got your thumb back here. That is going to keep that razor in control at all times, and you'll be able to shave with it. I will go ahead and do exactly the same thing with this side and reach across and get that side as well. You can still hold your razor like this and go across the grain on each side like that, and that works perfectly fine. I will have the scales pointed straight out. I will hold that razor by the tang and just wrap my fingers around it, and I will go up on that neck like that, and that works great. Now, do the same thing with this hand, wrap those fingers around, and I will just go up like that, and that will do a fine job on across the grain. Now, for the other across the grain, I just go straight down on each side like that. And for with the grain through here, it's just straight down. Same thing with all of this, straight down. Now, for my neck going up against the grain, I will be holding it straight again, and we're going to go up like that, and we're going to rotate around the bulb of that chin. That's how you get a good shave on that chin. Using these holds and strokes, your straight razor will always be in control at all times. With the grain, you are going to want to have a shallow angle, no more than a spine width, off of your face like that. That will give you that proximate 20 to 30 degree shaving angle, and that's what we're looking for. On and against the grain pass, you're going to want to lay that razor flat like that and just slightly raise the spine up off of your skin. That way you will be able to get a more comfortable against the grain shave. When doing an across the grain pass, you're going to want to have a shallow angle to 20 to 30 degrees. And that again is going to be about a spine width off of your face for the 20 to 30 degrees. And you will just have to play with that cutting angle to find out what is the most comfortable for you. You're going to want to shave with light pressure. If your straight razor is shave ready and sharp, you won't have to press. You only need to press if you're using like a DE razor or a cartridge razor. But if you are using your straight razor, all you want to do is get that and just have it touching the skin. It has to touch the skin. You don't want it to skip, but if you have it touching the skin with little to no pressure, you're in business with a shave ready sharp blade. There are different strokes as well. So some use a long stroke like that, and some will do more of a buffing action, and either way is fine. There is no right or wrong way for this. It is up to you and how you feel about having that blade on your skin, and do you like short strokes or do you like long strokes? Begin with a slow, even stroke and gradually increase the speed as you gain muscle memory and perfect your technique and skills. We always move the blade perpendicular to the edge like that. We never shave sideways. You will get a deep cut if you do that. Respect your blade. You always want to know where that blade is when you're shaving, when you're putting your razor down, when you're picking your razor up, or even when you are putting it in storage. You need to know where that blade is at all times. Mapping your beard the quick and easy way. You will want to find out how your beard grows. That way you'll know which is with the grain, what is across the grain, what is against the grain. So if you move your finger over your face just like that, and it's easy, that is with the grain. If you go exactly the opposite, it's going to be tougher. That is going to be against the grain. Now, if we go sideways to that, you'll find it's in between easy and hard. That will be across the grain. Shaving with the grain will be the easiest and most comfortable. Shaving against the grain will pull your whiskers and irritate your skin more. Here is a good place for me to encourage you to learn how to stretch. Like for my face, I grab my temple and pull it up like that, and that stretches this. What we're looking for is a nice flat surface. So I can do that on either side, and that works really well. Now, you can also just blow out your cheeks. Tightens the skin. And you can blow out your cheek and pull down like that. Because if I blow out my cheek, right in there I got a hollow. So if I blow out my cheek and pull it back, all good. Now, with the neck, look up as high as you can look up. And see what I did? I tightened my chin, and even smiling, that helps to stretch. And I will also hold down on my neck, and you're going to want to change your hold as you're moving the blade. That way you can get to the place it needs to be to do the job it needs to do. Stretching, you're looking to get a flat surface. That way the skin doesn't roll up and give you a cut with that razor. Now, also in here, I just push those teeth against that bottom lip, and that's how I stretch. Also, doing my mouth. You can just open your mouth and stretch and get a good stretch that way. So, let me encourage you to practice different ways and try to find different ways to stretch and get a flat surface. You don't want to overstretch. That will give you ingrown hairs, but you need enough stretch to get a flat surface to get a comfortable shave. If your beard is heavy and wiry, consider stropping between each pass, and I believe you'll find that you'll have a more comfortable shave. Having enough light. My biggest challenge is when I'm traveling, I do not have enough light in the bathroom to be able to see what I'm doing when I'm shaving. Set up your shave den where you have enough light to see both sides of your face in the mirror. Now for me, my lights are set up like this. Right in front of me here, I have 4 daylight LED bulbs in the vanity. Over here, I have got 2 floor stand lights that have the daylight bulbs in them. And behind me over here, I have a back fill light that again has a daylight LED bulb in it. So I will be able to see my face from any angle, and it works really well. When you're setting up your shave den, consider light. If you have a natural light source, that is probably the best. But you may still have shadows on your face on one side or the other, and you need some fill light on that and have an alternative lighting source so you'll be able to see what you're doing. Like this video if you liked it or found it helpful. Click up here to see my latest video. Click over here to see a video specially picked out for you. Click on this one to see how to start straight razor shaving, the series from the beginning. Have a great shave and a good day, and I will see you next time on Adventures in Wet Shaving.